This is the world you made for yourself. Now you have to live in it. I'm Anthony, and I'm going to take you through today's PF Go workout. We're going to start our warm-up with 2 rounds of 30 jumping jacks, scap push-ups, and single-arm dumbbell strict presses. So let's start with jumping jacks. We're going to tap our sides, tap our hands over the head. When your hands are down, your feet are together. After 30 reps, we're going to drop down into a push-up position. Your arms stay totally straight. All the change comes from in between the shoulder blades. You're going to sag them down, squeeze them together, and then spread them apart and push yourself back up. We're going to do 30 reps there. The first 10 or so will start nice and slow. After that, we'll move it a little bit faster. Now, we'll need a single dumbbell. We're going to finish off with 10 single-arm dumbbell strict presses. So grab the dumbbell in one hand. We're going to punch up overhead and lower it back down until one head of the dumbbell touches your shoulder. Lower and punch. We have 10 on one side. We'll do a quick switch on the other. You want to pick a weight that you can get through 10, but maybe not 20. That'd be a good warm-up weight for today. Now we'll go through that whole set a second time, and then we'll move on to jumping jacks again, up downs, and push presses with the dumbbell. So the jumping jacks are going to be the same 30 reps, then 10 up downs. So hands reach down to the floor, kick back, pull back in, and stand. We want the hips up nice and high. Pull those feet in as close as you can to the hands to limit the knee bending as much as possible. Now, our last exercise is going to be push presses. So same starting position, one head of the dumbbell rests on your shoulder. You have a 2-inch dip and drive. Your legs should be doing 90% of the work where your arms just finish that little punch at the very end. So we'll go through a second round of jumping jacks, up downs, and single arm push presses before we move on to our strength portion for today. 4 sets. We have a single arm dumbbell complex. So what we're going to do is 5 push presses, 4 push jerks, and 3 split jerks on one side, and then we'll switch to the other side, and then we'll take our break. Now, single arm dumbbell push presses. We just did these in the warm-up. 2-inch dip and a drive. What's super important is in that dip, from shoulder to hip, you stay stacked vertically. There's no forward lean at all, and this is going to carry you through all 12 of our reps here. Now, after you've done your 5 push presses, we have that same dip, then we have a jerk. Dip, drop, dip. Good. Dip, drop, dip. There's that little catch at the bottom. It needs to be fast. You stand up all the way. Now, after our 4 reps, we're moving on to 3 split jerks. This is the most aggressive. Dip, drop, dip, and land in a split. Good. In that split position, most of the weight is on that front leg. We'll call it 65, 35. So there is some weight on that back leg. Then we step back. Then we return back to center. Once you're done, you switch hands. You do 5 push presses on one side, 4 push jerks, and then 3 split jerks. Take your time to focus on the split jerk. Get comfortable in that catch position. Don't feel the need to rush out of it. So this will take us about 10 to 12 minutes, and then it's time to move on to our conditioning for today. Every minute for 14 minutes, we're going to alternate between 2 exercises. Minute 1, you have dumbbell shoulder to overhead. So you have a pair of dumbbells, one in each hand. You can do strict presses. You can do a push press, a dip drive. You can do a push jerk, dip drive dip, or you can do a split jerk. And then step back and forward. What I recommend is that you shoot for either the push press or the push jerk, because those are going to be our fastest, most efficient types of movement for shoulder to overhead. We want to work about 50-55 seconds. We're going to drop those dumbbells down to the floor, and we're going to sit on the rower or the bike. Our goal here is a finite number here. So on the shoulder to overhead, as many as you can. Then minute 2, we have 16 calories for guys or 13 calories for gals on the bike or on the rower. Or if you don't want to do that, we can do 30 calories instead. So no cardio equipment at home, no problem. Spread those feet apart, tap the floor, and come on right back in here. So we'll go back and forth between those 2 exercises 7 times. We want to know which set of shoulder to overhead works best for you. Is it the strict press, the push jerk, or the split jerk? Let us know in the comments below. Have a great workout and a great rest of your day.